So I want to bring in Kareen Troitino. He's a corrections officer and union president who works within a Miami federal correctional institution. Kareen, thanks for joining the show.
Hi.
First of all, what has been your experience in the prisons during the pandemic?
Well, I've been employed for the Federal Bureau of Prisons for 17 and a half years, and we have policies and procedures for everything. But the virus has basically amplified all of our deficiencies, whether it's lack of health care, lack of staff, lack of budgeting, lack of planning, and it has made us become creative. It has limited us. It has caused chaos, you name it, anything. It's just an inconsistent pattern in our daily operations.
And have you found a lot of the staff getting sick during COVID?
Well, we were fortunate when COVID started in March. We didn't have a single case until July. The moment it happened, of course, it was a staff member who brought it in, and then it spread like wildfire. We had about 20 to 30 employees who were infected at different time periods throughout July. Right now, we seem to be good.
So things are better now?
Well, right now, we are good. I mean, we're starting to open up back to normal, but our employees are concerned because it seems like nationwide and worldwide, whether it's in the Midwest or in Europe, the virus is starting to come back. So we believe eventually it's going to hit us worse than what it did in July, and employees are somewhat preparing.
You know, Dr. Wurcel, Kareen says that they were concerned the virus is going to come back. Listen, the virus has never gone away. I mean, we have to stop saying that the virus is gone. The virus has moved from one location to another. So do you think that allowing visitors is a bad idea, considering that there are still hot spots?
Most of the places I oversee, the jails, are only allowing visitors through plexiglass, and there are really strict rules into who can come in and how they're feeling and temperature checks. And then there was a period of time over the summer where there was some visitations outside, 6 feet apart at sort of picnic benches. I just take into consideration the emotional toll on the people who are incarcerated and balance that with the risk of someone from the outside bringing it in. So those are right now, as of now in Massachusetts, there are visitations going on through plexiglass. I think in-person visitations, there's a way to potentially do it safely with masks and social distancing, but it does bring in an element of concern, especially depending on what community the jail or the prison is located in and what community the people are visiting from.
And Kareen, being president of the union for the workers, how do you feel about visitors coming in right now?
Well, we just began visitation in my facility as of last Friday. To our surprise, the numbers of visitors coming in were very, very low. I am concerned, we all are concerned, because if the virus is going to come in, it's going to come in through the outside, meaning an employee or a visitor. But even the inmates are telling their family members not to come, not to risk it. And I believe we had an average of about 10 or 15 visitors last Friday and Saturday.
Which is small, right?
Very small. Usually we have a few hundred per day.
Wow.
And sometimes we have to turn people back because of the lack of time. Now, they haven't had visits for a good 6 months. Wow. So we expected a huge wave. And no, it did not occur.